Hey everyone, my name is Leroy and welcome to Comic Tubes. A lot of great exciting news this week and I can't wait to get right into it. Actually, you know what? Let's do that now. First order of business in the news is Sony is making another Spider-Man related movie in the universe, just like they said that they would. First movie coming out is Morbius the Living Vampire. Now, if you don't know who the character is from the comics, you might remember him from the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon. Matt Smith has been announced to be in this movie. Everyone is speculating that he will play the villain Loxias Crown. And again, that last bit is a bit of speculation, but stay tuned, we might have more information as they come along. If you guys didn't know this already, Neil Blomkamp is attached to direct Robocop Returns. Now for those that don't know, Robocop Returns is a sequel that will take place directly after Part 1, ignoring the events of Robocop 2, 3, maybe the Canadian shows. Now why does that sound so familiar? Because the movie that made it most famous was the last Halloween movie that came out that disregarded every Halloween movie ever made, and it was a direct sequel to the first one. That is what this movie is trying to do, and I feel like that is the new trend in Hollywood, which is fine, because what does that mean? It means that filmmakers have a chance to give a movie that they feel should have been after the first one. Some sequels are good, other sequels aren't, so let's hope that they'll try to get it right this time. But onto the actual news with this. Neil Blomkamp, he actually has a lot of great writing credits under his belt, such as Chappie, District 9, and Elysium. All these movies have a specific tone and theme in common. If you ever watch these movies, they all look and sound the same. They have that gritty, futuristic feel to it. And I have faith that he really wants to do a good movie, especially if this is his directorial debut. And it's also being announced that he's really trying hard to bring Peter Weller back. Let's be honest, there's no one else that can be Robocop but Peter Weller. In video game news, Resident Evil 2 just came out this week and it looks like it's going to be a great hit. But that's not the Resident Evil news I want to talk about. No, it turns out that Netflix has announced that they are developing a new series on the Resident Evil franchise. Now, Netflix has a great track record of how they handle their content. They do it with care, they really listen to the fans, and they want to make sure that we get the best quality possible. Depending on the show, it's a little arguable. But that being said, for Resident Evil, can we expect this TV series to follow in the footsteps and storylines of the video games? Alright guys, and that's it for this week's episode of Comic Tube. Now, I need you guys to do me a few favors before you go. Number 1, I need you guys to like us on Facebook. Number 2, I need you to follow us on Instagram. Number 3, I need you to subscribe wherever the subscribe button is here on YouTube. And next Sunday, I want you to stay tuned because Anthony will be back hosting, letting you guys know whatever it is. Every Sunday, Comic Tube. Check it out. And thank you for watching as always.